In this video, we're looking at the acute angle a vector makes with the x-axis. So we have vector OA, and its components are -8 and 12. And the formula we use to calculate the angle the vector makes with the x-axis is tan inverse y component divided by the x component. And so we're going to write tan inverse. And what is the y component? It's 12. I'm going to divide it by the positive of the x component, which is going to be positive 8. So we're not going to write the -8. We need to use a positive number. Right, we want a positive angle. Since we already know what quadrant it will fall in, and it's an angle made with the x-axis itself, and so we're looking at 56.3 degrees, corrected to 3 significant figures. So this is the angle we're talking about here, which is 56.3 degrees. Alright, again, it must be an acute angle less than 90 degrees. For OB, we're going to look at the components for OB, which is 10, 5. And so use a formula again, tan inverse of the y component divided by the x component. So it's tan inverse of the y component is 5. The x component is 10. When we divide those values and find the inverse of it, tan inverse of it, what do we get? We're going to end up with an angle of 26.6 degrees, and this is to 3 significant figures. So this angle here is 26.6 degrees. In the calculator it says 26.56505, etc. We're chopping off these that we don't want. We only want 3, and we check the first of those we're cutting off. Since it falls in the category of 5 or more, in other words 6 here is actually greater than 5, we add 1 to this 5 here, and so we get 26.6. Alright, so these are our solutions. Alright, so we can say vector OA makes an angle, acute angle of 56.3 with this x-axis, and vector OB makes an angle of 26.6 degrees with this x-axis. Remember that an angle is formed when 2 straight lines meet. So x-axis and the vector, that's the angle we're looking at there. If it's this way, this is the angle we're looking at, because we're looking at the acute angle, the one that's less than 90 degrees. Hopefully this video was really helpful.